What if the most impactful role in telecom finally had its own playbook? This is exactly what is happening here. Customer value management drives retention, ARPU growth, customer lifetime value, the metrics that matter most in mature markets. Yet, until now, it has never had a textbook, curriculum, or a certification. This course changes that. Built on the CVM book, the Customer Value Management Body of Knowledge. It's the industry's first shared playbook. Not theory borrowed from other disciplines, but strategies built by and for CVM professionals. So what makes this moment special? Let me show you. CVM is one of the best kept secrets in telco industry. What could our industry achieve if we started sharing these secrets with each other? CVM professionals across the globe are now doing exactly that, building a shared foundation of knowledge, frameworks, and proven strategies. This course is the result. What used to be locked inside individual telecoms, the approaches, the playbooks, the lessons, is now available to everyone in this room. You are joining at the right moment. The era of learning CVM in isolation is giving way to global community that learns together. And this community, it is remarkably exclusive. Only 3 to 4 CVM professionals serve more than 1,000 telco companies worldwide. Roughly 3,500 people worldwide do what you do. Think about that for a moment. Across approximately 1,100 telco companies globally, there are only 3 to 4 CVM professionals, on average of 3 per operator. That makes this one of the most concentrated pools of commercial expertise in any industry. It also means that the person that is also watching this educational material might be the only other CVM professional in your market. This certification is more than a learning experience. It connects you to a rare and valuable global community. And for the first time, this community has a structured path to mastery. 8 modules take you from CVM fundamentals to a ready-to-execute launch plan. Where do you think the biggest breakthroughs will happen for you? The journey follows natural progression. You start with what CVM is and why it matters. Then you learn how to organize it, think in portfolios, and design specific programs. You master measurement, technology, and cross-functional collaboration. And you finish by integrating everything into a personal 90-day action plan. Each module builds on the one before it. By Module 8, every framework connects into a complete system you can activate immediately. This training was designed with a clear mission in mind. 3 words define the body of knowledge: comprehensive, universal, and collective. Why comprehensive? It covers strategy, technology, organization, and programs as they actually work in telco. Universal. The frameworks apply whether you operate in Latin America, Africa, Southeast Asia, or Europe. Collective means shaped by a real-world experiences of CVM leaders across all continents. This is not one consultant's methodology. It is distilled wisdom of an entire profession, and it was built through a very specific kind of collaboration. What happens when you combine podcasts, interviews, benchmark data, and global practitioner insight into one curriculum? You get this. Global contributors, CVM professionals managing prepaid, postpaid, home services, and B2B customers worldwide shared their strategies, frameworks, and hard-won lessons. The CVM Stories podcast, a candid practitioner conversations that reveal what actually works behind the closed doors. and the CVM Benchmark Survey industry-wide data on trends, challenges, and the strategies that are delivering results. You will encounter insights from all three sources through the course. So, who exactly was this built for? 2 profiles. Which one resonates with you? If you are already in CVM role, this course formalizes and structures what you have learned through the experience across prepaid, postpaid, broadband, and B2B. We are sure that you are delivering the best results possible. This course gives you a structured view of extra possibilities. If you are in marketing, product, or data and work alongside CVM, this gives you the depth to collaborate effectively and speak in the same language. Either way, you will leave with the frameworks you can put to work immediately. Behind this curriculum are 2 architects who turned an unconstructed discipline into a teachable one. Meet 2 people who decided that everything CVM professionals have discovered deserves to be shared. Egidius Pilipas brings deep expertise in data science and AI applied to telecom revenue growth. He is the architect of the CVM technology stack you will explore in Module 6. Kristīne Raumane brings over a decade of experience in strategic portfolio management. She is an architect for the CVM commercial framework that structures modules 2 through 5. Together, they cover full scope, technology and commercial, data and strategy. The first framework they built will change how you think about the customer value. What if customer value could compound in the way interest does? Growing with every interaction. This is exactly what Infinity Loop makes possible. The traditional marketing funnel ends when a customer signs up. The Infinity Loop begins there. It's a continuous cycle where each interaction makes the next one more valuable. Customers grow more engaged, not less. You will learn more in Module 1 and it becomes the conceptual backbone. For now, one key insight to carry forward. In a subscription business, the most exciting moment is not when a customer signs up. It is when everything that happens after. The loop tells you what to do. The next framework tells you how to plan it. What if there was one tool that could align commercial, data, and product teams before any program launches? And there is, and you will use it through the course. The CVM Canvas follows the PACE model, purpose, approach, capabilities, and evaluation. It ensures every team is working from the same plan, with the same goals before anything goes live. You will learn to fill it starting Module 3. And by Module 8, it becomes the backbone of your launch plan. For now, just know, this will become your most used operational tool. And these 2 frameworks structure an 8-module journey. Here is a full roadmap. 8 modules, 3 phases, 1 complete system. The first 2 modules give you the strategic foundation, why CVM exists and how to organize it. Modules 3 through 6 build your execution capability, portfolio thinking, program design, measurement, and technology. Modules 7 and 8 connect everything to the organization, cross-functional collaboration, and your personal launch plan. By the end, these are not 8 separate topics. They are one integrated system where every piece reinforces the others. That is when it clicks. Those 8 modules map the 3 learning phases. What does the path from understanding CVM to leading it actually look like? Phase 1, foundation. You will learn to audit your organization and define a strategic scope for CVM. Phase 2, execution. You build programs, measure their impact, and harness data and technology. Phase 3, integration. You drive cross-departmental alignment and build a personal 90-day launch plan. Progression mirrors how real CVM leaders grow. First understand, then execute, and then lead across the business. You will not just learn CVM, you will practice it, test it, and plan the execution. The toolkit gives you downloadable templates you can use in your organization from day one. Knowledge checks, a quiz at the end of each module, validate your understanding before you move forward. Execution plans, use 30, 60, 90-day framework to turn learning into job-ready strategy. And upon completion, you receive CVM Level 1 certification, the industry's first formal CVM credential. But the real outcome is not a certificate, it is who you become. What is the difference between someone who manages CVM campaigns and someone who leads a CVM function? Strategic authority, organizational architect, technologist, and collaborator. Strategic authority means the ability to design value frameworks that drive retention and growth. Organizational architect, the skill to structure teams, define roles, and position CVM at the right level. Technologist, the fluency to bridge commercial goals with the data science and campaign automation. And collaborator, the ability to align departments through shared frameworks and shared KPIs. By the end of this course, you will have developed all four, and you will be building them alongside a global community. Imagine a world where CVM professionals in every market speak the same language and use the same frameworks. For the first time, CVM professionals worldwide have a shared language, shared frameworks, and shared certification. Your knowledge becomes recognized, your career path becomes structured, and you join a global network of practitioners who are elevating this discipline together. The CVM book was created by contributors across all continents, and by completing this program, you become part of that story. Module 1 is ready. Let us begin.